guys, so I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the education system, mainly university, college, whatever you want to call it, and further education. So, I was in college, not university, which is in Ireland, that's like sort of in between secondary school and university. Like the Leaving Cert in school is level 4, and then level 5, level 6, that was where I was at, that was further education institute. And then level 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all those levels, that's university. Okay, so I feel like this whole one size fits all of you have to go to university is a bit stupid. And not only is it stupid, but it's very harmful to people's mental well-being, to their life in general. All right, so I'm going to tell you, give you an example. So I was very poor at school, low IQ, and looking back, at 17, from the age of 16 to 17, for about a year there, I worked very hard. I did loads of study, and I still got really bad results. And I was thinking, you know what, this university thing, it's not for me. I think I'll just at 18, I'll just leave school, and so for leaving cert year, I'll just kind of relax a bit and leave school at 18, and I don't know, probably just get a job, maybe get an apprenticeship, maybe I don't know, maybe work in retail. We'll see what happens. I told my dad at 17 that I was considering maybe doing a plumbing apprenticeship. Now I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. I just thought that was maybe an option. And my dad was like, "No, no, that's all. Yeah, you need an office job." And he started screaming, shouting at me all summer to go study, saying, "Oh, a plumber's a dirty job," and stuff like that. And I didn't listen to him. I didn't really bother studying. But you know, I was forced. I was under pressure, and eventually I just relented, and I decided to go to college. I felt like maybe a level 5 course. I might be okay for that. I might be able for that. Um, and at 18, I went to Dún Laoghaire Further Education Institute, and I was there for a year. And after like a couple months, I was like, "Nah, this isn't for me. I'm dropping out. I want to get a job." But then my mother kind of started screaming, shouting, acting aggressively. He's telling me that if I don't go to college, then she's gonna kick me out of the house. Okay, and eventually I just went. I was like, all right, I don't want to get kicked out of the house. So yeah, I went to college, and I had no enthusiasm, and I just wasted my time. And well, you can't put all the blame on me. You have to at least put some of the blame my mother for saying she'll kick me out if you know. I understand the logic of, right, you have to do one or the other. You have to either work a job or study, but you shouldn't be forced to do one or the other. You should have at least some a choice of what you're gonna do. And yeah, John, what was the point of this video? Oh yeah, university. Yeah, so for me, I ended up staying in college for 3 years, and I just felt like it was a complete waste of time. I just wasn't able for it. IQ was just too low, and I didn't know how to go about improving that IQ up until recently. Um, and yeah, it was a waste of time. I feel like at 18, I would have been much better just to get a job after school. At least I would have been able for that. Um, but I was gonna say, yeah, that's the thing. You can't just say everybody should go to university. If people with low IQs, if they try to get into university, they're gonna study excessively. No matter how hard they study, it's not gonna work. They're not gonna get in, and they're gonna have mental breakdowns, and it's just stupid. You know, I believe that university, fair enough. If you have two requirements to go to university, if you have a high IQ of at least 115, according to Jordan Peterson, or if and the second rule is you want to go there, you genuinely want to go there. A lot of people go to university, they don't know what they want to do with their life. That's just stupid. You need to know exactly, this is what I really want to do. So it's a big commitment, studying for 4 years and going thousands of euro in debt for to do a course. You know what I mean? And so yeah, if you want to be an engineer, lawyer, doctor, accountant, one of those professions, yeah, go for it. Um, yeah, and look, if you really want to go to university, you really want to be an engineer, doctor, lawyer, accountant, and you have an IQ of, let's say, 90, and you're 18 in leaving cert year, I'd say just forget about it for now. Relax. My advice would be to just maybe try to work on proving your IQ and getting up to that 115 that you need to be able to go to university. Um, so read for, I don't know. You don't need to do a huge amount of work. That's one thing I learned. I've made massive improvements on my IQ by studying for 30 minutes a day. 30. I was at school. They used to tell me, "Oh, on days off school, you should study for 6 hours a day." Well, that's just stupid. I'm doing 12 times less than that, and I'm making great progress. And I think that's why I didn't progress when I was at school, because I just did too much work. So yeah, that's my advice on university. It's not a one size fits all. You need to, well, number one, be smarter than the average person in order for you to consider it. Number two, you need to know this is something I really do want to do with my life. If in doubt, don't go. That's it's as simple as that. Um, it's just a waste of time if you ask me. So yeah.